Superintendent Dr. Anna Nolin gives an update on what's happening with the schools during Monday night's school committee meeting.
So good evening, everyone. I just wanted to let the school committee know that there were several requests for additional information and analysis in the 11/20 meeting, which included budgetary analysis over a 10-year period, the impact of pandemic on subgroup performance, a follow-up on caseloads. And those are taking a little longer than expected with the Thanksgiving break in the middle. So I will have it for you on the December 18th meeting, if not before that, for the school committee to review. Now on to the update for this week. Under the academic area, lots of parent conferences going on. And I just want to say a thank you to all of the teachers who have completed some in elementary school and middle school and high school are ongoing. I also want to thank all of the teachers who in grade 1 and 2 who are implementing the new EL literacy curriculum. I've been walking in most of the elementary schools, and it's just really nice with some of the school committee members here to observe some of these lessons in action and to see the training really taking hold and the kids telling us about it, and wanting the community to know that with our assistant superintendents, Farag and McCall, we are doing integrity walkthroughs to help assist and make sure that grade 1 is grade 1 is grade 1 everywhere, and that we are seeing the same types of lessons, but also hearing from teachers about what they might need in order to continue to have support in this area. We've completed integrity walks thus far at Ward, Williams, Mason Rice, and Memorial Spalding, and these will be ongoing. I participated in some of the integrity walks myself, and it was really a pleasure to see the high level of expertise of our staff. It was also great to see, while the base curriculum is there, teachers in their special way of doing business, their own pedagogical skill, their own secret sauce, if you will, comes through with those lessons. And so I'm just really pleased with the progress of that work. Talked about conferences and parent collaboration, which has been going very well. We also sent out early literacy screening results to all families per the new Department of Education regulations. I do want to note that Aspen, the student information system into which you would pull your MCAS scores and these literacy results, has been out for the last 3 days. So there's been an outage, and all the students are probably trying to check their grades as well. Sorry, Max. This is not a Newton issue. This is an Aspen issue, and I do believe it has been resolved, but we just wanted to let anyone know that. You can still pull those letters down at any time. Just a word of caution for everyone. This is the first time the Newton Schools has ever done this type of early literacy screening. So lots of things happen when you do something for the first time. Families aren't used to looking at the results. There's not a routine yet based on, when parents have reviewed it and how they want to look at that information with their teacher. And teachers are new to responding to that information. So I would like to ask for grace on behalf of the teachers. They are implementing this mandate from the Department of Ed, and the Department of Ed did not provide commensurate training for the school system. That has come from our literacy specialists. And while we've created a process that we think makes sense, we're also open to feedback from families about how that has been received. Those folks who have kindergarten young people, those notification letters will go out in January. And we hope to learn from this sharing of letters in order to make the kindergarten experience that much stronger. In athletics, I just want to shout out to our championship Newton North Girls Volleyball Division I champs this year, beating arch rivals Barnstable. Lots of pride across the system for that. So congratulations to that winning team. I'm happy to report that the Newton Schools is the recipient of an $82,000 teacher diversification grant. We received similar grants in the past. We've just heard this week that we have been allotted another grant for this year. I'll bring that to you with more detail under a grants acceptance so you can know the specifics. But the Office of DEI and the Human Resources Office work together to attract, retain, and support our educators in many ways. One of the ways that we do that is around specific job roles and groups of educators. And it was our pleasure to send most of our Black male administrators to a Black male educator conference recently using these grant monies in order to do that. The group, I sent you some pictures because it sort of says it all. And these are in the online materials there. This group has come back really energized and supportive with lots of ideas for us in terms of how we may further support our colleagues of color in the Newton schools. So we're so grateful to that, and for the leadership of Kathy Lopes, our director of DEI, who helped make that possible. Lots of training going on this year. Many of us, Newton had the most attendance at the yearly METCO Directors Conference, which honestly is some of the best professional development I go to every year, and I've attended for the last 20 years. We had a huge showing of Newton staff, and there was a particular focus on literacy and the teaching of history in terms of bringing alternative voices to traditional literacy curriculum. It was very timely topic for our district, considering we are going through a deployment of our new science-based reading program, but also attending to the diversity of literature that we put in the hands of our young people. I would love to brag more about our METCO program. We are the largest METCO program in the state. And remember, for those who might be tuning in for the first time, the METCO program is a busing program where students who are Asian, Hispanic, and Black from Boston City can come to a METCO community. Students that we have chose Newton over many other communities in the state to attend. And we are having a community forum to showcase the program and our students on December 6th at 6:30 p.m. at Newton South High School. So please join me. We'll have a student panel. Our leadership will be speaking, some of our METCO staff who are really dynamic individuals. Our METCO director is also training to be a superintendent herself, and she was a large part of the success of the METCO Directors Conference this past week. And finally, a shout out to the technology department, who finished a total upgrade of the outdated phone system at the Underwood Elementary School. And we're very pleased to say that they're now online in all the ways that our other schools are online. And that's our update for this week.